Wow, wow, wow. My dreams are just going crazy here. That is definitely going to be a bucket list destination. And I think possibly something like Cappadocia, that's got to be a bucket list place for me. But now to take us a little closer to our daydreams, we're bringing you a recipe filled with aromatic spices, textures, and Eastern flair. Now it's the Turkish Pride, which is a staple street food of many flavors, spinach and feta, cheese, or in our case, spiced lamb and tomato mince with peppers and our beautifully baked Nulaid eggs. Now, Typhoon Aris is here to take our taste buds on a culinary tour of Turkey, and I'm so excited to find out how we're doing this. Brother, how are you this morning?
Very well, thank you. Good to see you.
It's good to see you and good to have you in the studio.
Thank
You're
you.
literally making Turkey feel like I'm that much closer. And it's smelling everything that's coming from the kitchen, and we haven't even baked. I'm excited, man. So,
Yeah.
Typhoon, how are we doing this recipe? What's the first step here? Because it looks like there's a lot going on. A lot of colors, a lot of ingredients.
Look, this is now already prepared, so we're going to roll it out.
Okay.
And then our mixture is here with this aromatic spice mixture, which we call baharat, which is spice in Turkish.
Baharat.
Baharat, yeah.
Okay.
It's an Arabic word.
Okay.
But we use it in Turkish as well. We're going to add this into our mincemeat and then our tomato. And then like our vegetables here, two colored peppers, onion, garlic paste, and this spice mixture. And then that's our mincemeat, and then we'll cook it. Okay. We'll sort of roll shall we start with rolling the dough out?
Yeah, I think for me especially, and then I can definitely help you and we can work together here,
Yeah.
but the dough rolling for me is always the start and the foundation, and you never want to get that wrong. So
No.
I definitely want to see how the Turks do their dough, and I've got a first-hand experience, and so does Mzansi. Is there anything I can help you with in the meantime? Because you mentioned the spice, which is synonymous with Turkey, or
Look,
very
everybody,
yeah.
sorry to interrupt you, everybody has their spice mixtures, so this is one that is acceptable with a bit of everything in it.
Okay.
So like you can keep it in an airtight condition in your container in a fridge. It's going to last.
And whenever you want to turkey-fry your meals, then you just sprinkle some of that on top.
Sprinkle that.
All right,
Wonderful.
so let me get into this while you're busy working the dough there. So the ingredients we've got here, bay leaves, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's help me if I do get this wrong. We've got black pepper.
Correct.
All
Black
right.
peppercorns.
So Mzansi, you guys can check this recipe out as well. It's theexpressoshow.com. We are creating this spice from scratch. You don't have to, though, but we're making it authentic and we're doing it in the style of Turkey. Now, these look like some seeds of sorts.
Yeah.
This is cumin.
Cumin seeds, yes.
Nice, right. Ooh, already some beautiful variety going in here. This is G's favorite. This is coriander. You guys ever want to please G, make him a coriander meal? And then we've got something that looks like, this is oregano.
Oregano, yeah.
Oregano. I never know how to say that. How do you guys say it?
Oregano.
Oregano.
In Turkish, we call it kekik.
Kekik?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm throwing in some kekik over here.
Yes.
And then this looks like seeds.
Sesame seeds.
Sesame seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got like a full spice variety here, yeah. And then last but not least, I got some salt, and then the big boys, cayenne pepper and paprika, I believe.
Yeah, that's for a bit of a zing and a kick.
A zing and a kick. I love that. All right, so the spice creation done from scratch, as simple as that, less than a minute. It's already been created. If I wanted to, I can put it in the NutriBullet. And it looks like you got your dough on here already, Typhoon.
Look, this is now, pide is as you said earlier, it's a staple Turkish street food. Can be many mixtures. It's like this. And then what we do is we're going to stuff our mixture.
A pide. You know, I don't know if you heard me earlier in my intro when I was saying it's a pied. And you just left me. You Turkish guys all just laughing at me out there. Look, so it's a pide for anybody that wants to know the correct term.
Make your life easier. Turkish is one of the most difficult languages to learn. It has no connection to any of the language groups.
Okay.
The closest to us is the Hungarian and Finnish.
Oh, wow, okay. So that's like a bit of like Scandinavian mixed with...
But we have 800 French words, Persian words, Arabic words in our language.
Wow.
So like it's sort of a kind of a mixed bag, you can say.
I like
That's
that, a mixed bag. And it looks like, especially when it comes to the cooking as well, you've taken the best things when it comes to mixtures and made it something that is true Turkish authenticity, man.
Look, Ottoman Empire ruled for 600 years, and then, like, it was all of the Balkans, most of the Middle East, up to Persia, and then, like, we get... when somebody comes from a region, we sort of get their recipe, edit ours, so like a sort of starting mixture, like baklava. Is it Turkish? Is it Kurdish? Is it Arabic, you know, like Greek, everybody.
But you got the best of it all, so we're not complaining.
Yeah, no, I'm not complaining.
So you did this so fast, and I just wanted to recap this because it looks like you've almost completed the entire meal here. So you've obviously got the mixture already in that dough that you rolled, and you've created this sort of like a, to me, it looks like a canoe or a boat.
It's like a boat, and then we put the sides like this up so that when it cooks, it doesn't fall out, because you might have a cheddar cheese mixture, so you don't want your cheese to run out.
Of course. And then we've got a hero ingredient here, and we're using the Nulaid Free-Range Eggs, which is, I love it. It's a beautiful source of protein, some healthy fats on top of it as well. And it looks like it's something you could chuck straight on top of this, right?
Yeah, that's a tradition in Turkey. They ask you with eggs or without eggs when you order your pide.
Okay.
So when you, like what they do is they sort of make a little hole here and a little hole here, and then they par cook it, and then when it is almost finishing, they crack their eggs, put it back into the oven again.
Beautiful.
That egg sets and then comes out like when you cut it.
So that also then obviously explains the reason why we've got these little what would you call it, like sides, so that the egg doesn't run off.
Yeah.
It's quite wild because there's always this correlation and there's always this relation to international foods. Now, to me, this kind of, it's a pita, right?
Yes.
It kind of reminds me of like a small South African Gatsby in a way. We've got we also have the dough and we also put our crazy ingredients in it, but this looks a lot better, I'm not going to lie. And I see we've got a final product in there.
Yes.
I'm dying to taste this because I've never been to Turkey. So do you mind if I go and grab some of that?
Yeah, please.
Thank you so much, Chef. Let me do the honors. Let me grab my big plate over here, coming all the way to this side. Can I steal that knife that you got over here? Let me just try this. Not the greatest knife, but ooh, wait. This looks good. So I'm assuming that end product, how long does this go in the oven for?
When the sides are brown, you know, like 180 degrees, 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, and I can see this is also a communal meal that everyone can share their sides with and gather around the table.
This you don't share with anyone.
Oh, you don't? Right, well,
so you order your own.
You're going to have to make your own one. While I tuck into this, of course, you can get the recipe on expressoshow.com. And while I tuck into this, you better figure out how to make this because we're not sharing. Like a Turkish pizza and a pita mixed together with magic. This is something you definitely want to put in your belly, people. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Man, beautiful. I love it.